Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Bale. Chance here to counter. He's got away. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Might be dangerous. Great chance! Goal, England! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Duke chasing after it. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele, and the shot! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This further to improve their cause. That is some save from Khan! Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Lazio are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's destined for the flank. Skims one in. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball. He'll try from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Duke. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Chance, surely! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. He's had a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lazio are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Juve. Joe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Bale. And it's made its way to him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's picked out the run. It's Dembele! Lazio are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Not where it came from.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, well played, well played. There's the shot! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Lazio cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's free. Bale! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Shoots! In he goes again! Marvellous goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Lazio have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Lazio leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's having a good look here. Alonso! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And it's been hooked away. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Diouf has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Deftly away. Hazard getting forward. That has been knocked clear. Rijkaard. And Jamal. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Jamal has found the net here, of course. Oh, delightful ball. Cleared away. Jupe. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Schlotterbeck does well not to be outdone there. Played out towards the right wing. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Dembele picks it up out wide.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard. Haaland. And here's Bale. And it's Dembele. That's a sharp pass. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. Baresi does really well there. He is strong. And he is going into that little black book. Alonso, spread to the right. Tanucci finding himself in space. And this is... and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Xabi Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And that is not getting there. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And he skips past his man.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Scholes. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that... it's Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He's dealt with that really well. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Batistuta. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rizal receives it in a wide position.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rijkaard. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now that's a fine challenge. Batistuta. And this is Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? Well, we're underway.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question his record or his reputation, but I wonder what you think stands out about him.
Well, consistency for one, Peter, but I also like the calm aura he exudes. He'll go out of his way to make everything look effortless. He firmly believed that gave him the psychological edge. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Baresi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hangs one in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Well, that looks a decent ball. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Schneider. It's Schneider! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. It's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Schneider. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And a shot! And that's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Can he finish? And there's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
High. Schneider. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Neymar. High. And it's lofted through here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Inzaghi is onto it in a flash. And he's being shifted off it. High. And it's Olmo. And he's intervened well there. Schneider.
They need to play this.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Lazio are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And so the action is resumed.
Lazio are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, that's well spotted. Schneider tries to play it through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Adams calmly anticipates. David Villa looking to add to his goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. That is good alertness. Now Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. And they're quick to get it back. Dani Olmo. Now it's Inzaghi. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. And it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. David Villa. Well, that looks a cracking ball. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Portugal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been slung wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is room. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he was quick to react.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. That's going wide left. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! Deftly away.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 22, Neymar. Numero 9, Schneider. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 21. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Bale. Pinches it off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Marino. Rijkaard. And it's Marino. And this is Bale. Goes for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the number on the board is 3. Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and
so that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? Things already rolling.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time... Neymar! Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. This is a promising build-up. And here's Dembele. Danielson cuts out the pass. Madueke. Now it's Messi. Now it's Madueke. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found the way. He's having a shot! Goal! Lazio! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's been played through. Neymar gets into a good position. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Neymar. Lazio leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Madueke.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a goal kick. First quarter of an hour gone. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Timber. And it's Drogba. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it into space. Now it's Madueke. It's a good foot in there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Howson gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Foot in. Probing pass. And this is Neymar. Kimmich. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Oh, it's Dembele. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Well timed, excellent interception. Kimmich. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's beyond the defence. And this is Neymar. He's in what takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? And the finish! And again! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Messi. Neymar. He's found... It's Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. And it's Hakimi. Now this could be a chance. Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. Bale picks it up out wide. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. He ran himself into trouble there, quickly taken.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
And that
recupero.
is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Drogba. Upamecano. Denilson. Neymar. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Denilson! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Lazio sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So the action resumes. Isco out towards the flank. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Madueke. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's superb. Tries a shot! Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kimmich. Some really good ball movement. Merino. It's a searching pass. Edmilson. Kimmich. Nicely spread. Bale. It's Bale! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Kong and Hanoi really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Lazio are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And a chance! It's a loose ball. It's a throw-in.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Rijkaard.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
That's good
è di
pressing, squeezing the play.
80.607 spettatori.
Merino tries to pass it through. Madueke in acres of space out wide. Kimmich. Drogba. Spread to the right. He's got away. Bale. That's good play. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal. About as smooth as it gets. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, it's Dembele. Neymar. That'll be a throw.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele.
Kong and Hanoi really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Upamecano kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Denilson. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Lazio presented with a golden opportunity here.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18.
So this to extend their lead.
Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 9. Schneider. Cambio di giocatori.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
McAllister, and it's Drogba. Merino threads one in, shifted it to the flank. Ah, he'd have done well to reach that.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 22. Neymar.
And here's Mbappe.
Viene sostituito con il
5 minutes
numero
left on the
23.
clock. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's been hooked away.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Schneider. Batistuta, backward it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. Now Neymar. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Merino. And here's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Lazio are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue, which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Beckenbauer did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Merino. Quality ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's had a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Bale, good purposeful running this. Rodri can clear it away. Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now. Schneider. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Close. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gerrard gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lazio have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Bale. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now, he's got space here. Shoots! And again! Goal! Lazio! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Lazio have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Schneider. Lovely feet. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's come in hard. Kane. Applies the finish. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Casemiro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's forced to go back.
Lazio can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Messi. Messi is the team's great visionary. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Caicedo. And here's Bale. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That has not gone well. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, some astute defending there. Merino.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
And
di
Casemiro.
recupero.
And this is Ronaldo. Gerrard. And that's been won straight back. Kane. Oh, no question, that's a foul. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Lazio just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Back underway then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aims beyond the defence. It's a goal kick.
Lazio have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Time and again they are repelled. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Caicedo. Lazio are still that goal to the good. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Kane. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Good ball over the top. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. And this is Gerrard. It's a sweeping cross. And he's quick to get rid.
Cambio di giocatori.
Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Yokohama F. Marinos ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Space for him to turn and look. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Akanji cuts it out. Rodri. And it's Caicedo. Gerrard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, he's missed it.
Lazio really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Merino. Baresi. Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 6. Bale. Lascia il campo per il numero 8.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is a brilliant interception. Lazio still ahead by the game's only goal. Messi is herring after that one. And here's the chance to counter. Lazio are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Caicedo. Out towards the flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Very much into the last knockings. Can he get it through? Batistuta!
Lazio really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Joelinton. Zakaria. And it's Caicedo. And here's Bellingham,
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
taken
recupero.
back almost at once. And here's Bellingham, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have stolen level at the last.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation. And a chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Rijkaard. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Gets a good foot in there. Pacho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he shoots!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Upamecano. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well played. Ruben Neves. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Serginho, he has found the way through. He's in a great position here. Oh, super ball. It's Raul! Again, a brilliant save.
Raul really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cross from... Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Madueke. Oh, it's Batistuta! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Ruben Neves. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Played into space. Good ball, good take. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ruben Neves goes short. Roll! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Serginho. And it's Azar. And it's Serginho. He's found a way through. He's on it. Can he get away? Now the ball in. That's put paid to the danger. In once more.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
And he's whipped it across. And they've managed to get rid. Rijkaard. And he cuts out the supply. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played over towards the opposite flank. Serginho. And here's Azar. Batistuta makes a dash for it. That looks a cracking ball. Serginho. Fernandez. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. Costa Curta. And it's Marino. Oh, that's ambitious. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A moment that... And that is indeed the final act.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Lazio sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So let's get the ball rolling. Pacho. Batistuta. Merino. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Ruben Neves. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! And it's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Paris Saint-Germain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. With Romani. Merino. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
No, no way through. Rijkaard. And Madueke. Batistuta is onto this. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Schneider. Aimed beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. And he has been fouled there. Lazio are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. And no, he's seen through all of that. Fernandez. Raul. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Madueke running with the ball. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Azar. Ruben Neves. Madueke. Raul. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 12, Hazard. À leur place,
Lazio perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
changement en cours.
Fernandes. Ruben Neves. Cafu. Can he latch on to this? It's Raul! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper,
Attention,
and it could turn out to
changement.
be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lazio have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Upamecano defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chips it through. That's a decent clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Just 5 minutes left. That's a shade optimistic. And that is well cleared. Costa Curta. And it's Snyder. Mbappe! Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24.
Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's been taken short. And here's Bale. And the shot! Gareth glittering Bale! About as smooth as it gets. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter...
Can he finish? Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the and we're done. Lazio pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's cut it out. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe shoots! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Vitinha has a look and plays it forward. Always goal side. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. High. Kvaratskhelia. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard. Henderson concedes a free kick for that. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
High. Now it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. He has found big chance! Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Koundé makes the interception. Rijkaard. Kvaratskhelia gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Vitinha. Del Piero! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. High. Danielson. And here's Del Piero. And he is dashing away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, power. Neymar! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Jordan Henderson. And it's O'Reilly. Foot in. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. Jordan Henderson. Kvaratskhelia. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. He's through here. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good. And that is all they have time for.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Lazio looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.
We're on the move again.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. This is a promising build-up, and that is expertly dealt with. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Olmo.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Oh, that's... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 53 minutes de jeu.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Neymar. Messi. O'Reilly gets a foot in and wins the ball. Jordan Henderson driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. And this is Neymar. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dani Olmo. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's definitely onside. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. What a delightful ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Pacho. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo. And this is Del Piero. And he's got away from him. Now it's Dani Olmo. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do.
And a chance! And again! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vitinha. Passes short and sharp. And Del Piero! And that could have brought them level.
Del Piero really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, great chance! And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time, decisive strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Madueke. Lazio do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's just the keeper in his way. Oh, good effort. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Real chance! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are right back within touch. What a delicious goal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Lazio definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Danielson. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival, and he's only too happy to take that back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Decent chance! Brilliant from Madueke! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ambitious ball here.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Just eases him off the ball.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Lazio with the corner, they're first. Sabah are looking to go forward now. Lazio leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, can he get away? Vieira shows great strength. That's a throw. Pacho. And Madueke. Madueke is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Spread to the right. Chance to deliver. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lazio have their second corner now. Sabah have the chance to go the other way. And this is Ronaldo. He has a look. Tries a shot! And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. And he was quick to react. Lazio very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Costa Curta charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And it's been given away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Sabah restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gilberto Silva picks it up from the goal kick. High. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's found the way past. Van Basten couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
High.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. Vitinha, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, good ball! Denilson. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Lazio clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they've got a throw. Madueke has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Cruyff. Lazio needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
This is a promising build-up. Sabah appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Denilson. Oh, such a clever touch. Great chance! Goal! Lazio! And they've got their lead back. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 23.
Lazio with the lead.
Number
Ended up in no man's land. That's beautifully weighted.
Coming on the field.
Can he finish?
Number 16.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri. That has not gone well.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Knocks it into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Is there any support? He might... And the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on the field is number 21, Romario. Substitutions taking place.
Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. Bale. That is lovely. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Lazio clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Batistuta. Messi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well, that's an excellent interception. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that's well seen too. Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Sabah really will have to throw everything at this now. He's found a way through. 2 minutes to be added on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Pedri, and he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Well, how's that for a class finish? And time is up. Lazio illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
And now